My name is Shane Helms. I'm the owner of Helms & Sons Excavating. I started the company in 1997. Been doing the construction heavy highway work for 30 years now, and 30 plus years. And I was with a rather large company for about 12 years, and I'd got time where things were changing that I decided to go out on my own and prove everybody that I knew what I was talking about. So at the age of 30, you know everything. I've learned since then that I've learned a lot since then. So we've kind of grown to do about 18 to 20 million a year. A lot of our work is heavy highway stuff, underground work, and a lot of site jobs that we've done in the past. So started out in the residential area, started out small, and just grew our company to about 50 to 60 employees during the busy time of the year, and doing really well. Well, how we came across the machine, the 61 unit was available. We needed a dozer to rent, and we were doing a very large dirt job, lagoon system up in Oregon. And so we were dealing with Luke at Columbus Equipment, and he talked me into trying one of these machines, and right away our guys were very impressed with the power that it had, the visibility, obviously the creature comforts that are inside the machine, and the iMachine's technology and the way it works compared to the old style of GPS that we had with the saucers are just production is incredible. You don't waste a pass. You know, you take as much as you can every pass, and it stands head and shoulders above the other systems we've tried. Now, I'm an old school guy, and it took me a while to come along to the GPS technology, because I was trained at, you know, visual and seat of your pants. You don't need all that stuff. But you know, we built this $4.5 million Trimble Road project here in Mansfield, Ohio, and that was the only machine that we've had. The iMachine was the only machine we used with the GPS capabilities. So we cut, widened 2-lane to 4-lane, cut all of our ditches, and my supervisor can help the guy get it started in the morning, and he's on his own and doesn't need a grade checker walking with him, or ditch checks, or, you know, walk the slopes or anything. So obviously I've come a long way in my thinking. With the productivity of the machine, I mean, we had a schedule put together at the beginning of the job in March. We had our quantities and how much dirt we needed to move, and we actually believe we're close to 20% increase in productivity because of the iMachine, and because of its capabilities, because, you know, we're not wasting passes, and you know, we're ecstatic about that. I mean, that's going to change the way we can move dirt and build jobs for sure. Yeah, the bottom line is, you know, what every business owner is looking for. How can I do it as well as I can do it, and as fast as I can do it? And if you don't have an iMachine, I think that I've got an advantage on you. We were kind of questioning, you know, the gentleman that we had on the machine. He ran it on the first time we demoed it in Oregon, Ohio, and he's like typical operator. He knows what he knows and believes in what he believes, and it's kind of hard to convince some of these guys to give it a try. And so we got him to give it a try, and you know, right away he was this gentleman is, you know, he's one of those guys that learned the hard way. And you know, he got on it, and it didn't take him very long to say, you know what, boss, this is a pretty good machine. Looked different than the you know, the other machines that we had, and it doesn't have the same name on it, but we put it out there and put it to the test. And like Luke will tell you, I'm not afraid to do that. When I'm looking for a piece, I usually challenge him, and I'll get another piece or another company out there to do the same. And this thing is just surpassed the expectations and churned the way we think in a different direction. So I'm just thoroughly impressed, and it's not easy. It's not hard for me to make up any stories or to try to sell it. It's the best machine on the market, so bar none. I'm impressed with what Komatsu's done, and the 61 and 65s are amazing machines. So. My experience with Columbus Equipment, we've dealt with a lot of other companies in this area, and as you're growing, you kind of you try the field, so to speak, and as far as service and honesty, it goes a ways with me. The Columbus Equipment they've always done what they said they're going to do. The answers don't take very long, so they've been wonderful as far as our learning curve. They've really helped speed that up. So that's been great. We ain't out there on an island by ourselves. We've got enough support. Any questions that we've had, they've come through. Honesty, integrity, and they can back it up with their equipment. And obviously, all that stuff is, you hate to say it, that's important. But if you can't back it up with your equipment and your product, then you don't have a whole lot. And I think my experience has been wonderful. So I enjoy everything they've done, and they've done what they've said they were going to do, and that goes a long way. I'm excited about looking at the machines in the excavators. I cut my teeth in the excavator, so I'm excited to get one of those and get it in our fleet.